Millz Young here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Thursday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. We're going to be looking at the NBA best player props recognized by the betting tools today. And now look, these props that I'm going over, they're either going to be letting us know if they're winning at a 60% clip, 80% clip, all the way up to 100% clip. After you guys are done watching this, head on over to the Sports Chart Plays Betting Tools. Mitch Wilson put his time and passion into that website, man. And I think a lot of you guys can really get some winners. So go out there and go ahead and, give Mitch some love out there and check out the betting tools. And when you do, come back here and give me your best player prop. It got to be plus money for my boy Mitch, though. RIP. All right, man. Now let's go ahead and get it started, man. The prop shop, let's keep it rolling, man. Today, I got a lot of players that's hitting at a 60% clip. I got 2 player props that's not point related, all right? Then at the end, I'm going to resurface and see which 3 player props I like the best that we could parlay. All right, man. Let's start with the Los Angeles Lakers. They're taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves in this spot. I like Austin Reeves in this spot. Over 18.5 points, hitting at a 60% clip. 3 out of his last 5 times, if you played his player prop, he came out on top. The newly acquisition of Luka Doncic ain't slowing down this boy. I was going to say something else. My boy. So let's go ahead and go with Austin Reeves over 18.5 points, man. Second player prop. Give me Christian Braun. Over 14.5 points is where his point prop is at. Last game out, he dropped 17. But the games before that, only going for 10 and 10. But look, this is the thing. 14.5 is where it needs to be. Because earlier on, I was giving them out at 11.5 this year. They even raised it all the way up to, I want to say, like 16 or 15.5 because they knew he's been cashing. Now, at 14.5, that's where, to me, his point prop is always going to be, to where he's either going to give you 13 or give you that 17 and 18 and 19 points, all right? He's taking on the he's taking on the Milwaukee Bucks in this spot, okay? And them guards, they ain't got nothing out there. Doc Rivers ain't trying to play no defense at all. Player prop number 3. All right, give me Bradley Beal. I'm taking him over 18.5 points, hitting at an 80% clip. We gave him out last time in the prop shop, and the reason why is because I told you when the coach came to him and said, I need you to be out there being way more aggressive than what you were before. So that just gave him the green light to where it's like, oh, okay, I know how to be Bradley Beal. I don't know how to be that other guy that I was in this earlier on this year. So look, man, I really like him in this spot. The Phoenix Suns going to be taking on the Pelicans, okay? And to be honest, it seems like Bradley Beal's just that player by himself. It don't even seem like nobody daps him up or even gives him handshakes if he do anything good. So with that being said, give me Bradley Beal to go over 18.5 points, hitting out that 80% clip for us at the betting tools. All right. Now look, this next player prop that I like, the betting tools, right before I logged off, they were like, hey, don't forget about your guy. Who's that? Paolo Banchero. We're taking him in this spot, man. 22.5 points where his points props at. He's taking on the Golden State Warriors. 60% clip is where he's been hitting his prop at over 22.5 points. Now, look, you guys know me already, man. I was giving out Franz Wagner when he was hot, and just bodying, putting up 26, 27. Then I stepped off and I said, hey, man, in this game, I like Paolo Banchero versus Atlanta. Since then, Paolo Banchero seemed like he got the horse by the reins again, and it seems like he's driving it the right way, man. Give me Paolo Banchero over 22.5 points playing against the Golden State Warriors. Like I said, whenever you got a star on the team and you're playing against the Warriors, that star player needs to shine the brightest. All right, next player prop that I like. Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Give me Anthony Edwards, the Ant-Man, over 28.5 points, man. Now, look, this is just one of those things to where when you see LeBron James on the other side and Luka Doncic, you really want to go out there and put up points and put up buckets. Just imagine, man, if Anthony Edwards can outscore both of those players by a big number, that's those type of games that you want as a young player to just go back on and take that flight home and say, hey, man, have more than LeBron, have more than Luka. Shit, man, might even have more than both them players combined. Why? Because Anthony Edwards could drop 40 points in any given day in any given game. All right? And I think he's going to go out there and ball his off today. All right? Let's go ahead and take him in this spot, man. The betting tools agree, but no, they don't actually. They like the under. And over here, I like the over. All right, I got 2 player props now, rebounding props that I like. Actually 3. So let's go ahead and get them out. I'm taking Nikola Jokic over 12.5 rebounds, hitting at a 60% clip. Taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Speaking of the Milwaukee Bucks, give me Giannis Antetokounmpo over 11.5 rebounds. I don't know what happened since the injury or since he came back, but he hasn't been going over his points and his rebounds at a good enough rate for me. But when you're playing against the great Denver Nuggets, Western Conference team, you got to go out there and ball. I'm looking for Giannis to go over 11.5 rebounds. My last rebounding prop is going to be Luka Doncic over 9 rebounds, hitting at a 60% clip, okay? Look, with Anthony Davis out, rebounds, man, he was grabbing about 12 to 18. So that means rebounds are just bouncing up and down that court. Look for Luka Doncic to go over 9 rebounds. All right, now let's go over the recap. We got Reeves over 18, Braun over 14, Bill over 18, Boncaro over 22, Edwards over 28, Luka over 9 rebounds, Jokic over 12.5 rebounds, and Giannis over 11.5 rebounds. I'm going to be honest with you. I was about to pick my best player props out of this one. Man, and I like all of them, bro. I ain't even going to lie, man. But if I got to give you my best 3, give me Bradley Beal, give me Boncaro, and give me Anthony Edwards, man. Yeah. All right. Millz Young here, part of PickDawgz. If you can't roll with the PickDawgz, stay on the porch because we prop shopping.